May I have your attention, please? No flash photography is allowed. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, keeping in mind that the closest exit may be located behind you. In the event of an emergency, please follow the emergency exit signs and directions from Martin Center staff to safely exit the building. Thank you.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Debbie Bird, Dean of East Tennessee State University, Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy. It's truly my pleasure to welcome you today to this special occasion. Established in 2005, ETSU Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy has risen to become a nationally recognized institution known for its commitment to the rural and underserved communities. We are excited for these students to be part of our mission to develop transformative, collaborative pharmacists who improve healthcare, focusing on rural and underserved communities. Class of 2030, you are embarking on a career path that will allow you to serve, to lead, and make a meaningful impact in your communities in countless ways. You're part of an institution that offers elite pharmacy education while fostering a close-knit, supportive environment. Our faculty and staff are deeply invested in your success, as are our alumni, donors, preceptors, and community members. Since its founding in 2005, Northeast Tennessee's legislative delegation has tirelessly advocated for the college, securing $2.5 million in annual funding in 2023 and $3.2 million in additional funding in 2026. We are especially grateful to Representative Gary Hicks for carrying the legislative budget appropriation in the House and Senator Rusty Crowe for carrying it in the Senate. Because the General Assembly approved additional funding for this college, we lowered our tuition once again to match that of Tennessee's other public state-supported pharmacy program. That investment has made pharmacy education more accessible and affordable for families in Tennessee and the region. Before the ceremony today, we were honored to host key members of the Tennessee General Assembly who helped secure this funding and thank them in person for their service. We also named a lecture hall in their honor, which you can see if you're able to visit the college for the reception after the ceremony. Many of the legislators are here with us today, and one of them will be our keynote speaker, and I will introduce them all shortly. Again, I want to thank you all, students, faculty, staff, legislators, and the community for helping the college reach this historic achievement. In addition to the state support, many individuals have generously sponsored your white coats by donating to the college last spring during Forever ETSU Week of Giving. Their names are listed on the screen. Let's take a moment to show our appreciation with a round of applause. Now, I'd like to share some recent accomplishments that highlight how Gatton has grown into one of the leading pharmacy schools in the nation. Our class of 2025 ranked among the top 5 accredited pharmacy schools in the nation and was #1 in Tennessee for their first attempt pass rates for both the North American Pharmacist Licensure Examination, or NAPLEX, which is required for licensure, and the Multi-State Pharmacy Jurisprudence Examination, or MPJE, which was required in most states, including Tennessee. Our class of 2026 is on track for exceptional outcomes on their NAPLEX and MPJE as well, with over a 90% first-time pass rate currently and the potential for 100% and 97% pass rates, respectively. I'm certain our class of 2030 will continue that success. In the spring, our American Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists Operation Substance Use Disorder Committee was named #1 in the nation for educating the community about prescription drug misuse. This is the 13th consecutive year that the chapter has been recognized either nationally or regionally for their service to our communities. In addition, our APHA ASP chapter was named the Division AAA Chapter Achievement Award winner. Our class of 2026 achieved an outstanding 95% postgraduate year 1 residency match rate, exceeding the national average of only 84%, and ranking as the top public pharmacy program in Tennessee. Our college continues its upward trajectory in national rankings, jumping 12 spots in the last decade and 7 in the last 3 years alone. We surpass many legacy pharmacy schools that have been around a lot longer than Gatton, some for well over 100 years before we were founded, a true testament to the strength and trajectory of our program. I could speak at length about the remarkable achievements of our students. We are immensely proud of their hard work and dedication in making a positive difference in the lives of the people of this region. Today marks a significant milestone for the student pharmacists on this stage. Their journey began with a desire to pursue a career in healthcare, leading them to choose the path of pharmacy. Most importantly, it led them to select ETSU, Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy, as their pharmacy school of choice. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. Now, I would like to introduce our next 3 speakers who will share remarks from the university, the Tennessee Pharmacists Association, and Gatton. Our first speaker, Dr. Kimberly McCorkle, began serving as the new Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at East Tennessee State University on July 12, 2021. She came to ETSU from the University of West Florida, where she spent 19 years and served as Vice Provost and Professor. There, Dr. McCorkle held a faculty appointment in criminal justice and legal studies, and prior to moving to the office of the provost there, served as chair and professor in the Department of Legal Studies, Public Administration, and Sport Management. We're extremely grateful to have her leadership here at ETSU. Our second speaker will be Dr. Katie Wright. She is the Corporate Director of Pharmacy Ambulatory Services at Ballad Health. She is the immediate past president of the Tennessee Pharmacists Association and represents TPA today. Dr. Wright has served as a member of the Tennessee Board of Pharmacy and was president of the board from 2021 to 2022. Before her current role at Ballad, she served 2 decades in various pharmacy leadership roles within Covenant Health in East Tennessee. Dr. Wright received her Doctor of Pharmacy degree from the University of Tennessee Health Science Center College of Pharmacy and her Master of Business Administration from the University of Memphis. She completed a pharmacy practice residency at the University of Tennessee Medical Center in Knoxville and is an alumna of the American Society of Health System Pharmacists Pharmacy Leadership Institute. Dr. Wright is a board-certified pharmacist in pharmacotherapy and has practiced in health system pharmacy for 25 years with a primary focus in pharmacy management. And in 2022, she was recognized by TPA with the Health System Distinguished Service Award. Our third speaker will be Ryan Ledford. A long-standing tradition at Gatton is a welcome address delivered by the second year or P2 class president. Our class of 2029 president, Ryan Ledford, will welcome the class of 2030 on behalf of our student body. Now, without further ado, we welcome our first speaker, Dr. Kimberly McCorkle.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a joy to be among the first to congratulate all of you on this very special day. And on behalf of President Brian Nolan and the ETSU Board of Trustees, I am so pleased to welcome the Gatton class of 2030, along with your family and friends, to East Tennessee State University and to the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy. I also want to welcome our special guests, including today's guest speaker, Senator Hale, and the other legislators who are joining us. As Dr. Byrd said earlier today, we had the opportunity to recognize our dedicated state legislators for their support of Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy. Their commitment helps make a Gatton pharmacy education more affordable for our students and reduces the burden of debt as you prepare for your careers. To our legislators, thank you for investing in this college, and most importantly, to the students here today receiving their white coats and beginning their journeys towards becoming pharmacists. We are deeply grateful for your support. Students, you have worked extremely hard to reach this moment. Today, your white coat symbolizes the beginning of your journey into the practice of pharmacy and also the responsibility of caring for others. There is still much for you to learn in the years ahead, but one of the great strengths of Gatton College of Pharmacy is that you are surrounded by dedicated professors, preceptors, and mentors who are committed not only to teaching you the science and skills of pharmacy, but also to helping you become compassionate and caring professionals. I am incredibly proud of the education that our students receive at Gatton. As you heard, this college has earned a strong national reputation for student engagement, service, and preparing pharmacists to meet the demands of rural and underserved communities. You will receive an excellent clinical education here, but you will also learn what it means to serve people and communities, and that is especially important at ETSU. Our mission is to improve the quality of life for the people in this region. You have chosen a profession that gives you the opportunity to live out that mission every day by improving the health and well-being of your patients, their families, and the communities that you will serve. Throughout your education, you will learn how to work as part of a team, advocating for your patients, solving complex problems, and providing care with skill and compassion. And I hope that you will remember that ultimately this profession is about people. Every prescription represents a person, every patient has a story, and every interaction you have with a patient is an opportunity to make a difference. So I hope you will wear your white coats proudly, but also with humility. Let it remind you of the trust that your patients will place in you and of the qualities that should define you as a pharmacist: professionalism, integrity, compassion, and a commitment to excellent care. You are beginning an important journey today. We are proud to have you at ETSU, proud to have you at Gatton, and excited about the difference that you will make in the years ahead. Congratulations, Gatton Class of 2030. We look forward to watching you grow into the compassionate, skilled pharmacists that our region and the healthcare profession need. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dean Byrd, for the opportunity to share in this special day. And to the 71 members of the class of 2030, congratulations. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a moment when a dream begins to take shape and when your commitment to becoming a healthcare professional is publicly recognized. The white coat you receive today is a symbol of trust, compassion, responsibility, and service. It represents a promise that you will use your knowledge and skills to improve the lives of others. As I stand before you, I think about my first year of pharmacy school. I was excited, nervous, and at times wondered if I belonged. For those of you that may be feeling that way today, let me reassure you, you do belong here. Today, you become part of one pharmacy family. I'd like to share 3 pieces of advice that have guided me over the past 25 years. The first, never forget that pharmacy is about the people. Over the next 4 years, you will learn countless clinical concepts, and make no mistake, your patients will expect you to be an expert on medications. But when patients remember you, it will be about how you made them feel. They'll remember that you listened. They'll remember that you cared. Some of your future patients will be facing the most difficult moments of their lives: a cancer diagnosis, a chronic illness, a struggling family member battling addiction, a parent trying to understand a child's complex medication regimen. The science of pharmacy makes you competent. The human side makes you exceptional. Second, invest in relationships and seek mentorship. The people sitting beside you today will become future colleagues, collaborators, and lifelong friends. They will celebrate your successes and help carry you through the challenging days. Lean on each other, learn from each other, support each other, and don't stop there. Seek mentors. Every significant opportunity I've had in my career can be traced back to relationships with people who willingly shared their experience, provided guidance, and challenged me to grow. The faculty here at ETSU are not only educators, they're mentors, advocates, and role models. Take advantage of those relationships. You don't have to navigate this journey alone. And third, become involved in the profession. One of the most important decisions you can make during pharmacy school is choosing to engage in the profession beyond the classroom. Join professional organizations, attend meetings, volunteer, advocate, and step up to lead. As the immediate past president of the Tennessee Pharmacists Association, I can tell you firsthand that some of the most rewarding experiences began because I simply said yes to getting involved. Organizations like the Tennessee Pharmacists Association, the American Pharmaceutical Association, and others provide opportunities to learn, network, serve, and advocate for our patients and our profession. Volunteer for something that feels a little uncomfortable. The future of pharmacy will not be shaped by people who sit on the sidelines. It will be shaped by those who step forward to lead. And looking at this class, I'm certain that there are leaders sitting in this room today. Before I close, I want to recognize the remarkable tradition of excellence that you're joining. ETSU Gatton College of Pharmacy has achieved outstanding licensure examination pass rates, impressive residency match success, and national recognition for community service and outreach. Those accomplishments are the result of a culture of excellence, service, and a commitment to improving the health of the people of these communities. Now it's your turn to carry that tradition forward. Every time you put on your white coat, remember what it represents. It's a commitment to integrity, a calling to serve others, and a responsibility to earn the trust of every patient whose life you will trust. That is the true privilege of being a pharmacist. Welcome to the ETSU Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy, and welcome to the profession of pharmacy. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. Welcome, class of 2030. Congratulations. Each of you has worked hard to earn your place here. Many of you are coming from different careers and backgrounds, and you've made significant sacrifices to reach this moment. Not long ago, I was sitting where you are, proud, excited, and definitely feeling the same uncertainty about the road ahead. Know that you're not alone. Every student on the stage before you has felt those same mixed emotions. When you put on your white coat today, you're not just beginning pharmacy school. You're accepting the responsibility to grow into a professional that patients, families, and communities can trust. That responsibility will feel heavy at times. There will be exams that do not go the way you hoped, skill assessments that make you nervous, and days when it feels like there's more to do than there are hours in the day. But those moments do not mean you're in the wrong place. They are a part of becoming the pharmacist that you're meant to be. You do not have to have every answer today. You do not need to know exactly what area of pharmacy you will pursue or what the career will look like years from now. What matters is that you're willing to show up, keep learning, and work to become the best version of yourself. If you're doing that, you are in the right place. Pharmacists are leaders, not because of title or position, but because of what they do every day. Leadership is shown when you advocate for a patient who needs help, when you take responsibility for doing the right thing, and when you stay calm and dependable in a difficult moment. Throughout your time here, you will develop clinical knowledge and technical skills, but you will also develop the judgment, empathy, and courage that patients and communities need from you. As you grow, remember that you do not have to do it alone. One of the most important values you can carry through this program is solidarity. Standing alongside one another and recognizing that we are stronger together. Look at the people seated beside you. They will be the ones who understand the pressure of an upcoming exam, the relief of making it through a hard week, and the pride of reaching milestones that once felt so far away. Celebrate each other, help each other when someone's struggling, give one another grace. Take a moment to look at the people in the audience who came here to celebrate you. Their support helped make this moment possible. Let today remind you not only of what you have accomplished, but of the people who have believed in you along the way. This coat represents opportunity, but it also represents trust. Wear it with humility. Let it remind you to lead with compassion, keep learning, and never lose sight of why you chose this profession. Congratulations, class of 2030. You belong here. Welcome to the Gatton family.
Thank you all for those words of wisdom and encouragement for the class of 2030. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker. Senator Farrell Hale is a pharmacist who serves Tennessee State Senator for Sumner and Trousdale counties, as well as Speaker pro tempore, an elected position that serves as a leader and presides over the Senate on behalf of the Lieutenant Governor. He has spent 40 years as a small business owner, pharmacist, and farmer in Sumner County in Middle Tennessee, where he was born and raised. An Eagle Scout, Senator Hale attended Lipscomb University and graduated from the University of Tennessee with a Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. After earning his degree, he returned home to help run the farm and serve patients from behind the pharmacy counter. For 44 years, Senator Hale helped customers and patients in the Sumner County area. As a pharmacist, he had the pleasure of co-owning Perkins Drugs and served as chairman of the Tennessee Pharmacy Co-op and vice chair of the American Pharmacy Cooperative Incorporated. Aside from being a pharmacist, he has owned Hale Farm since 1975. During this time, he has been a member of the Tennessee Cattlemen's Association and the Tennessee Farm Bureau. In addition to being a farmer and a pharmacist, Senator Hale has served his church and community in a variety of leadership roles. We are so pleased to have you and your wife, Kay, with us today in East Tennessee.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today, students. And I want to say hello to Lieutenant Governor McNally and Senator John Lundberg, who's here, and I'm not sure who else is over there, but appreciate y'all very much being here. Thank you, President Nolan and Dr. Byrd, for the opportunity to be here to speak today. As I think about the white coat ceremony, students, what does that mean to you? What does this white coat ceremony mean to you? Do you think about research? Do you think about serving in a hospital? Do you think about serving in retail, a community pharmacy, owning your own pharmacy, clinical work, administration, residency? All those questions are out there for you. And you're going to be deciding what direction that you go going forth. But to the community, wearing the white coat as a pharmacist, you're going to hold a position of respect. And pharmacists and nurses have fought back and forth through decades of being the most respected profession in America. That's what you're going into, a position where you're highly respected. You're respected for your honesty, for your integrity, for your ethics, for your frontline health care. You will be the #1 health care provider wherever you go. People have access to you. They don't have to wait 6 months to get in to see you. They can walk in that front door or see you in the hospital room, and you're going to provide service to them. You're going to be a source of information, both to the public and to your fellow healthcare providers. Physicians and nurses are going to pick up the phone and call you and ask for advice, and you're going to be able to give it. You will continue to be a learner throughout your career. You need to learn to be a servant to patients, and that's already been talked about several times. Patients are going to come to you in times of crisis. They've just received a diagnosis from cancer, as has been mentioned. You're going to have to talk with them and counsel them. You're going to have to show compassion for them. And you're going to have to give them good, sound advice on how to proceed. You're going to have to assure those patients that you're available, that you'll be available for their questions, that they can come to you and talk with you. And here's one thing that for you that are believers, throughout my career, I had lots of patients come in my store. Over 44 years, you see a lot of people. And they come to you with lots of issues. Some of them are pharmacy, some of them are not. And for most of my career, I said to them, I'll pray for you. But I learned toward the end of my career to pull those individuals over to the side and have prayer with them right there. For those of you that are believers, don't let that opportunity pass by. You will forever be thanked for the compassion and love that you showed to them. Give you an example of something that happened with me. At a particular point in time, physicians were prescribing progesterone suppositories for ladies to prevent miscarriage from taking place or to help them become pregnant. And we've been doing that, and I get a call about midnight one night, and a lady is just hysterical. She'd failed to pick up her prescription. Met her, filled the prescription for her, didn't see her for a while. I missed her on my shift, I guess it was. But anyway, ran into her in the grocery store about 3 months after that. And we're all from halfway across the stage from one another, 20 yards apart. She sees me and yells out, "You're the reason I'm pregnant." Now, you got to think about that for a minute. All my friends are staying around, I think. We've got to have a little bit of clarification here. But she later on brought her son in to introduce him to me. A great reward. You need to develop the soft skills that are going to be necessary to communicate from compassion, a heart of compassion. You need to dispense wisdom wisely. You need to be honest with your patients, but not harsh. You need to do all this with humility and with kindness. Because the role you're wearing in wearing the white coat and serving as a pharmacist, you're going to have respect beyond your years. Right after I graduated from pharmacy school, I was working in pharmacy. Lady walked in and said, "I'd like to speak to the pharmacist." And I said, "I'm the pharmacist, may I help you?" And she said, "Well, congratulations. You're going to have some of that same experience." But she became a loyal patient that came to me to ask for advice. And you're going to be able to experience that. You're going to be perceived as a leader. And you're going to be asked to coach the Little League baseball team, the girls' soccer ball. You're going to be asked to serve on boards, be a member of the Chamber of Commerce, serve on boards of nonprofit, join service clubs, Rotary, Kiwanis, Civitan, Lions Club. And if you're a believer, you're going to be asked to participate in your church family and to be a part of that. I mentioned earlier that pharmacists and nurses are most highly respected. It's really hard for me to say this. I now serve as a politician. Pharmacists' respect is up here. Politicians, not so much. I prefer the term public servant. You might be asked to run for public office at some point in time. I want to tell you 3 stories that are personal to me. First off, when I'm 7, 10 years old, something in that neighborhood, my dad served on the county commission. This was when the phones were on the wall. He had a line. You heard one end of the conversation. Supper time, phone rings, he answers the phone, and what I'm hearing on my side is, "No, I'm through. I'm not going to serve again. I'm not going to run again. I'm done." I don't know what had happened, but he was a straight-up man, and he was done with politics. He came back and sat down and said, son, don't ever get into politics. It's dirty, it's ugly, and you don't want any part of it. So I had that story. When I was in pharmacy school, we had a gentleman that was a retail salesman for ER Squibb, which was a pharmaceutical company, came to our pharmacy class about once a year, told the same story every year of a pharmacist in Livingston, Tennessee, owned his business up there, had been elected to the school board, made some decisions that apparently the community was unhappy with, lost a lot of his business, wound up selling his business and moving to Florida. And I've got that in my gut. I went to pharmacy school to be a pharmacist, but also to own a pharmacy. And so I've got that in my gut. Just stay out of politics. Don't be involved in it. Just be quiet. You know, take care of your patients. That's what you need to do. I had a friend, so-called friend, I suppose, that was a nurse across the street, and she was served in the Tennessee House of Representatives. We become friends, patient information back and forth. We had a gift shop in the store. She was in there quite a bit. She walked in one day and said, I've turned your name to the Republican Party to run for state senator. I about died. I didn't want any part of that. And students, this is the way they got me to run. If good people don't do this, who will? And it's important to have good people serving in public office. So I learned more about myself than I did anything else in that campaign. I lost that, but then came back and won a seat later. And here's what Bill, I'm reading a book by U.S. Senator Alexander, The Making of a U.S. Senator. I've really enjoyed that book, and he quotes U.S. Senator Frias, who was a heart surgeon. And he was asked why he went into politics. And he said, well, I can save someone's life. Many times a day I can save several lives. And that's great, and I enjoy doing that, but I'm limited. As a U.S. Senator, I can affect so many more lives than I can otherwise. And he continued to practice his medicine, by the way. Howard Baker was told this by his father-in-law. He said, Howard, sometimes you need to listen. You might learn something. So students, I encourage you in your practice to listen. You might learn something about your patients that you in turn can help that patient. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to speak to you. I want you to know, a lot of folks my age say, I'm glad that I'm not your age again. I'm a little bit jealous, not because of your age, because of the opportunity that's in front of you. Take advantage of that opportunity. You're going to have lots of them coming your way. Keep your eyes open. Be prepared. Glad to be here. Congratulations.
Senator Hale and Ryan, please join me center stage for a special presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Hale. We're grateful for your support of ETSU and Gatton. Nearly 2 decades ago, many doubted the possibility of a College of Pharmacy at East Tennessee State University. They were mistaken. Thanks to our exceptional faculty, staff, and students, we have become a distinguished College of Pharmacy that consistently earns national recognition. And since our founding in 2005, we have proudly grown our alumni to over 1,000 pharmacists. Now, every class is unique, and the class of 2030 is no different. I want to share some interesting facts about some of the ladies and gentlemen on the stage beside me. The class of 2030 consists of 71 student pharmacists. Nearly half are first-generation college students. They represent 6 states and 2 foreign countries. More than half are from Tennessee, and more than 80% are East Tennesseans. They attended 27 different colleges and universities, and nearly half attended ETSU. Over 1/3 of the class came to Gatton through our early admission pathway. This program provides high school students, high school seniors, and ETSU freshmen with the opportunity for direct admission to Gatton. And while those numbers tell us a little bit about who the class of 2030 is, they certainly don't tell the whole story. Every class that comes through Gatton brings its own unique talents, experiences, and personalities, and this class is no exception. In fact, when we began learning more about the class of 2030 when they arrived on Monday, we discovered just how many interesting and unexpected talents are represented on this stage. We have ETSU expedition leaders, a gymnast, hikers, a cave tour guide, and even a ghost hunter. We have musicians, including a classical pianist, several guitarists, a fiddler, stand-up bass players, and 2 members of the class who have performed in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. One of those ETSU marching band students even came within just a few feet of Jimmy Fallon while performing live on NBC. We have an artist who draws celebrity portraits, a pottery artist, a baker who runs a cookie cake business, and a co-owner of a horror movie production business. We have an aerial silk performer, a student who starred on Dancing with the Bucks, and a student who was ranked number 6 on ESPN SportsCenter's top 10 as a softball player. Y'all go look that up. We have a student who is an identical twin, along with a set of fraternal twins who are both in the class. One student has a daughter in high school, and together they are both set to graduate in 2030. And then there are some stories that are a little harder to top. One member of this class competed in an international demolition derby and finished 4th, while also breaking several ribs along the way. So when you leave the parking lot a little later, you may want to give her some extra room. So class of 2030, you are bringing an incredible range of experiences and talents with you to Gatton. We're excited to see everything you will accomplish together. Welcome to Gatton. At this time, I would like to recognize members of our platform party who have not yet made presentations. Please stand as I introduce you. Mr. Steve Ellis, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs. Ms. Jessica Boggs, President of the Class of 2027, who will lead the Class of 2030 in the Oath of the Student Pharmacist later in the ceremony. Dr. Stacy Brown, Chair of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. Ralph Lugo, Senior Associate Dean and Founding Chair of Pharmacy Practice. Dr. David Stewart, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Assessment, and Mr. Bruce Ganaway, Assistant Dean for Finance and Administration. In the audience today, we have many special guests. As I call your name, please stand so we may recognize you. First, I'd like to welcome several area pharmacists who also serve as preceptors for the college and help guide our students into the profession. Dr. Pauline Chaknick, Director of Clinical Pharmacy Services for Ballad Health. Dr. Caden Cox, owner of Boones Creek Pharmacy. Dr. Melissa McCall, class of 2010 Gatton alumna serves Food City Pharmacy, as the professional service manager for districts 1 through 3. Dr. Mac Rasnick, pharmacy manager for Tri-Cities Pharmacy of Gray. Walgreens is sponsoring the reception immediately following this ceremony, and we are grateful for their generous support. I would like to recognize the Walgreens representatives with us today. Preceptors Robert Brock and Dr. Sloan Cleveland, J.D. Matheson, Dr. Tyler Skeens. Thank you again. Several members of ETSU's Board of Trustees are in attendance today. Thomas Bales, student representative. John Lundberg, former Tennessee state legislator, served both in the Senate and the House and was supportive of our funding in 2023. Melissa Stegall-Jones, an ETSU alumna and partner in the accounting firm of Blackburn, Childers, and Stegall, PLC. ETSU President Brian Nolan is joining us today, and with him are several state legislators. Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally, also a pharmacist. Representative John Crawford, Representative Jeremy Faison, Representative Tim Hicks, and Representative Renee Jones. Thank you all again. In addition, I'd like to recognize Bridget Baird, ETSU Associate Vice President, Community and Government Relations, Blair Jones, Interim Dean of University Libraries, Associate Dean of University Libraries, and Associate Professor, Gary Mabry, who served the local chamber for over 30 years as President and CEO. Thank you to all the alumni and friends who were instrumental in recruiting these students to the class of 2030. We are grateful for your continued support of ETSU, Gatton College of Pharmacy. One of our college's strengths is recognized by both our student body and by the Accreditation Council for Pharmacy Education is the quality of our faculty. They also recognized other groups important to our success, our college staff, preceptors, donors, residents, and fellows. At this time, would you all please stand and be recognized? Finally, a very special thanks to our student marshals who carried our college banners and all the student ambassadors assisting today. The highlight of today's ceremony is the presentation of the white coat, which is a significant milestone for student pharmacists. Symbolizes their formal entry into the profession of pharmacy. The white coat represents not only the trust and responsibility that come with the role of a healthcare provider, but also the commitment to patient care, ethical practice, and lifelong learning. As students don the white coat for the first time, they embrace the values of professionalism, integrity, and compassion that are essential to their future careers, making the beginning of their journey to becoming pharmacists. Rather than simply handing out these coats at orientation, we hold this special event so our student pharmacists understand and appreciate the significance of the white coat and what it means to wear it. With the white coat comes responsibility, trust, and integrity. People will see you differently, and they will depend on you for answers and help. And this will happen well before you graduate. It won't be long before your friends and families call and ask for your advice about a medication regimen or a side effect. Please hear my words. Do not answer them. You are not ready. We'll tell you when you're ready. I will now turn the program over to Mr. Steve Ellis. As he reads the name of each student, please come forward to receive your white coat. Senator Hale, please join me at center stage.
Savannah Adams. Lillian Armstrong. Trevor Arvizu. Allison Bender. Adeline Bergland. Dustin Billingsley. Dylan Boggs. Catherine Chambers. Lorraine Chikara. Emily Cochran. Nathan Collins. Anna Kate Cooper. Caden Couch. Brandon Doherty. Carly Davis. Megan Dotson. Gina Endicott. Jaden Estep. Mary Ford. Maggie Franklin. Mary Ellen Fry. Hannah Grubb. William James Harden. Jacob Hebert. Miguel Hernandez. Ava Hayden. Isaiah Johnson. Wesley Johnson. Caleb Keck. Olivia Kelly. Kaylee Lawson. Anthony Lee. Catherine Lee. Mason Malone. Caitlin Manus. Chloe McLean. Brett Miller. Kara Mink. Joseph Merkovich. Hannah Mitchell. Samuel Moody. Hallie Myers. Natalie Norden. Abigail Parker Repsher. Olivia Paston. Yashwi Patel. Kenneth Patrick. Emma Prophet. Mary Ella Shirley. Dylan Smith. Reagan Smith. Jacob Stallings. Colin Stevens. Kennedy Stevens. Titus Taylor. Bianca Thompson. Cadence Towery. Virginia Underwood. Hayden Vance. Sarah Vanderfort. Maggie Vyers. Victoria Vankovich. Kada Wakasi. Zachary Wallen. A. Wheeler. Jayla Williamson. Fiona Wixon. Aiden Wood. Addison Woodall. Noah Wren. Megan Zering.
At this time, I invite Jessica Boggs, President of the Class of 2027, to come to the podium and administer the oath of the student pharmacist.
Thank you, Dean Byrd, and good afternoon to everyone. I would like to congratulate the class of 2030. I know it takes a lot of time, hard work, and dedication to make it to this point, and you should all be extremely proud of yourselves. I remember when the class of 2027 received our white coats. At the time, 4 years seemed like an eternity, but believe me when I say that these next 4 years are going to absolutely fly by. So embrace the experience and enjoy it while it lasts, because you're about to forge some relationships that will last a lifetime. I would now like to ask the class of 2030 to please stand as we recite the oath of a student pharmacist together. I would also like to ask that any student pharmacist present to please stand and read the oath as well to show for support for these men and women as they commit themselves to our beloved profession. As I embark upon the study of pharmacy at the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy, I will enter into a relationship of mutual respect with my teachers and colleagues in an environment of academic excellence. I will embrace the breadth and depth of the basic and clinical sciences that form the foundation for lifelong learning. I will display the qualities of honesty, integrity, and professionalism that will earn the respect of my patients, my colleagues, my family, and myself. I will value the knowledge, wisdom, and culture of service of pharmacists who have preceded me and will endeavor to further the practice of pharmacy and their tradition. I will maintain the trust expected of a pharmacist and honor the sanctity of the patient-pharmacist relationship. I will respect patient confidentiality and hold sacred the patient's right to privacy. I will place the care of my patients as my foremost responsibility, and I will grow in the profession with conscience and dignity. As a student pharmacist, I will strive to uphold these standards as I advance toward full membership in the profession of pharmacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the East Tennessee State University Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy Class of 2030. It has been our pleasure to have you here today for this special event. Each of you played an important role in making this day a reality for the men and women on this stage. Thank you for your many years of support and the support and encouragement you will give them over the next 4 years as they earn the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. After the ceremony, please meet your student in the courtyard between this building and the Brinkley Center. This will allow for more room to celebrate and get photos, as well as to help staff get ready for the next event. Also, thank you again to Walgreens for sponsoring our reception today, which will be held at Gatton on the VA Medical Center campus. Please make your way there, tour the grounds and buildings, and see the very special place your students will call home on their journey to becoming a pharmacist. There are directions to the college on the back of your program, or you can ask any of our student ambassadors in white coats stationed around the building for help. Please stand and remain standing at your seats as the students recess from the stage. Thank you.